All right, so we got Life of a Chaos Cultist. It's a great video. Let's go.
G'day guys and gal. It's not too hard to have a turbo bad time in Warhammer 40k, mostly because chaos exists. While you can understand and empathise with those innocents or warriors who get caught up in a chaotic mess and have to eat shit, not because they want to, because that's just how the cookie crumbled, it does get a bit harder to understand who actively seek out chaos and become a chaos cultist. After all, these cultists are mainly just used as cannon fodder or just straight up playthings for their corrupted overlords, and if they do die, their souls are shredded and devoured by demons in the most agonising of ways. So why do people join chaos as a cultist, and what is life actually like for them? Is it all bad, or is there actually some pretty good reasons for joining, and if so, what are those reasons? Before I get started, damn, it feels good to be back to the normal upload schedule. I hope you guys have been liking the 3 long form and 2 shorts per week. It's been nice getting back to the roots of the channel. And
I haven't done shorts in a long time.
Hard for 600k subscribers, and before you ask why I deserve your subscription, let me bribe you, as this is what will happen when we hit 600k. I'll be giving away signed prints of a custom artwork featuring
by the way,
I'll be releasing the last
I got a Twitch down below at the bottom of the screen. It's literally under my face cam. I'm going to be streaming all types of games like Call of Duty, Minecraft, Fall Guys, etc. Oh, okay, we see you got these pictures. I'm not good at any of those games. I'm going to try my best to have fun. And if you do follow me, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Today we'll go over the life of a chaos cultist, detailing how one gets in such a situation, what the appeal is, and if it actually can end well or not, as well as looking at their day-to-day.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
That's actually a very interesting video. Oh, how could I? Let's get into it!
I'm a bit of a slut for analogies and metaphors, so I'm going to try and combine 2 different ones to see how this goes.
Okay.
Chaos cultists are like onions. However, no 2 chaos onion are the same. Some cultists live in Imperial society, completely undetected while maintaining their sanity. At least enough sanity to not look feral on the day-to-day. They have layers to them. By day a politician, by night a coked up fuckfiend. For other onions, the layers were more...
Wait a minute, these menaces work regular jobs? Wait, hold up. We're paying our taxes to these menaces? Wait, these guys, wait. They work actual regular jobs, or is he just joking? There's no shot. I'm going to McDonald's and I see a guy that's from the chaos fixing up my McChicken. Bro, you guys know the McWraps are coming back, right? There's no shot a guy that's making my McWrap right now is from the chaos. I'm going to be honest with you, that's nasty work.
Coked up fuckfiend, by night a turbo coked up fuckfiend. Also, you know, cultists smell bad and they make you cry. Some cultists are able to maintain an extreme amount of self-control, making them wildly dangerous as they're able to infiltrate the upper echelons of Imperial society and cause some serious damage. Maybe that onion metaphor didn't hit as hard as I was hoping, but I think you get the idea.
It's okay.
There is a lot of diversity when it comes to selling your soul to the forces of hell. But how does one become a cultist to begin with? Well, there are many ways. The most common would be to be on a world that gets captured by the forces of chaos, notably the word bearers. Even just being on a corrupted world or within the presence of chaos-infused beings or items will immediately begin wearing down your willpower. Your thoughts will become dark and your temptations impure. Khorne just simply pumps the air full of angry gas until you give into your rage. Slaanesh seduces you with hallucinations and feelings of euphoria and ecstasy. Nurgle will infect you and tell you that the only way for the agony of your infection to end is to worship him, at which point the infection will continue but you won't feel it anymore.
Hell itself. Hell itself. Man. Hell itself, bro. Imagine getting hit, bro. If you get hit with all like 4 of those, bro, oh my goodness. With the Slaanesh, the Khorne, the dude where you gotta worship him and stuff. Oh man, bro. Bro, lock it up and throw away the key, bro. You might as well just put me in a jail cell, bro. There's no shot. There's no shot that I'm gonna know, bro. Oh my goodness, bro, I heard so much about that Slaanesh person, bro. I don't know if that's like a guy or a girl, whatever, so I'm gonna just say the name Slaanesh. Man, I heard so much about that person. Oh my goodness, bro. A freakster. Oh my goodness, man.
And Tzeentch, who will just cook your brain and turn you into a tentacle hentai monster for a laugh.
And then they cook it, and then the last dude cooks you up like your stew. Losing you is my biggest fear.
No matter how it happens, there's only so long you can spend on a chaos world until you're either dead or you become a cultist. However, these cultists are bottom tier. They did not seek out chaos or get headhunted by chaos. They were basically forced into it. So it's these cultists that go feral, are used for sacrifices, or as a frontline cannon fodder meat shield. There's a scene where some Sisters of Battle are interrogating a cultist, and she isn't telling them shit, but then a custodian guard arrives and he is literally radiating with the power of the Emperor. The cultists are so ashamed of themselves and instantly regret turning to chaos. They tell the custodian what he wants to know, even as demons are shouting in her ear to shut the fuck up. The custodian then breaks her neck as an act of mercy, however her soul then gets shredded by chaos, even worse than usual due to her betraying them. But
I mean, well, you know, shout out you know what, man? Shout out to the soldier, you know, of the Emperor, whatever, for giving her mercy and stuff like that. But, like, bro, her soul still gets clapped up, though.
yeah, these base level cultists are the ones that make being a cultist look like a shit time. However, that doesn't represent all cultists. There are those that seek out chaos to use for their own ends. There was an agent of chaos called Sigmar Molich. He was extremely intelligent and resourceful with subtle psychic abilities, like the ability to instantly understand a language just by being exposed to it. He wished to use chaos as a tool to give him the power he needed to achieve his own goals. To appease the gods, he would go around committing sacrifices and atrocities in their name, doing them in extremely autistic ways. For example, 8 stab wounds to 8 victims at 8 PM, followed by 8 jerks of the cock and 8
Oh, wait, I'm about to say, bro think he the Mad Hatter. Like, bro, is Majorkill, is he just joking around or what? He think he the Mad Hatter from Batman. He think he the Riddler or something. Talking about some 8 stab wounds to 8 people at 8 PM. That's not, yo, I'm not laughing at the 8 stab wounds. I'm like, listen, I'm not. It's just like, bro, I cannot imagine a dude in a long black coat walking down the street, just stabbing people at 8 PM. And, like, just thinking he's the Mad Hatter from Batman. Like, there's no shot.
to honor the 8-pointed star, that kind of stuff. His true goal was to ascend to godhood via using Annuncia, but that was thwarted due to the efforts of a wildly powerful demon. Molich got to stay in his lane. In the Eisenhorn trilogy, the main bad guys are the Glor family, who poisoned as innocent noble people after they helped out and execute one of their own family as a heretic. This was simply to protect the rest who continued to be cultists in their own secret ways. This family spent decades as well-respected people, never showing outward signs of corruption and insanity beyond the obvious levels required to praise chaos. Once again, their goal was to obtain godhood via a different method. The common theme between these types of cultists is that they seek out the chaos Kool-Aid but only dip their foot in. They do just enough appeasement and only take just enough power to help them achieve their goal.
These guys, they don't even go all in. Like, they're not even... These guys are not in for the glory. These guys are not in... Bro, they're not ready for it, bro. They don't even go all in. They just do just enough. Like, bro, if you really want to do something, bro, go all in on it. Don't just, like, dip your foot in and just be like, oh, okay, well, I did it. No, bro, you got to go all in. What are we talking about?
They don't want to become those fucked up rank and file bullet sponge cultists. There was actually a woman who figured out how to summon and then consume demons of Slaanesh to extend her own life without incurring corruption. Same league as the other high tier cultists. I mean, she did up getting the direct attention of Slaanesh, who turned her into
She
a
needs some
demon princess,
proactive.
but the point remains. This is actually a good segue into my next point. Many cultists' ultimate ambition is to become a demon prince, a being of immense power that lives forever, while also maintaining a fair bit of consciousness and free will. 99.99999% of cultists will not achieve this, with the promise being dangled like a carrot in front of a carrot eater, but a small select few will if they manage to do something wildly impressive or something their patron god didn't expect. As for what life is like in a chaos cult, it's almost impossible to just say, oh yeah, then they kill, and then they fuck, and then they eat ass, and then they play chess, since every cult is different and every cult has different goals and day-to-days. For example, the Pale Throng is an army of mutants and abominations that are constantly seeking to invade Imperial worlds and cause mutant uprisings all over the Calyx sector. They are unsubtle, with their day-to-day life probably involving a lot of sharting and dying. The Sons of Sek, on the other hand, are a highly trained, highly disciplined elite fighting force that believe the Emperor is a god, a competitor to the Chaos Gods, and they actually worship him as such. They do not wish to destroy the Imperium, merely restructure it into a galaxy-spanning chaos cult, which would allow its people to properly worship the God Emperor as the chaos god he truly was. Their day-to-day would be quite philosophical, mixed in with a lot of training and planning. Then there's the Cognitae, basically the Chaos version of the Inquisition, a secret order of hyper-elite Chaos agents who use their vast resources and skills to further their own secret agenda. We actually see the day-to-day of the Cognitae, and it's not obviously heretical or corrupted. They even tell their new recruits that they are actually a training facility for inquisitorial agents. The Cognitae was...
Hey, man, listen, man, I will go through all sorts of obstacles for this woman right here. Man, Oh my.
Recently hijacked and taken over by the King in Yellow, who used them until he no longer had any need of them before then purging them. Oh Valdor, you cheeky monkey you. So as you can see, the day-to-day ranges from doing homework and pretending to be an Inquisitor to literally eating your own shit. Some cults want to destroy the Imperium and everything it stands for, others want to leverage Chaos for their own ends, and others just think the Imperium needs an attitude change. Chaos cults have pretty much always existed. The Cognate was giving the Emperor headaches even before the Great Crusade, with the Emperor having to siege the Tower of Babylon in order to crush them. Entire worlds have been worshipping the Chaos gods for thousands of years, such as Cultist, the homeworld of the Wordbearers, or Sorosh, a world that the Lion purged early on in the Crusade who were trying to summon a mega demon. I'm just trying to make a point that Chaos isn't always this fucking fiesta of nonsense and feralness. There are Chaos cult worlds full of ordered societies that have functioned and survived for thousands of years. Yes, I admit that these worlds are generally either Chaos Undivided or Tzeentchian worlds, since Khorne, Nurgle and Slaanesh all suck at keeping things going smoothly, but the point remains. I want to make a few separate points, or fun facts, about Chaos cultists before I let you move on with your life. Firstly, you gotta remember that as a reader of Warhammer 40k lore, we are like gods. We know people's motives and perspectives. Most cultists don't realize they're selling their souls to hell, or that the gentleman's club that they are joining is actually a secret Chaos cult.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Wow. I didn't even think about it that way. That's true, though. Dang, man. It's like modern day slavery. Man. I'm going to be honest, though. Like, if I was like, man, if God forbid, bro, if I woke up in like in the chaos, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I look up and I look to my right and I see Slaanesh. I'm going to just keep it completely honest with you, bro. Man, it's either I do two things. It's either I just give up my body right there and she just, my bad. He or she, I don't know. And they just go crazy on me, or like I find some type of way to just, I just don't want to go to, bro, imagine waking up and being in the chaos. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
Corruption is like a snowball rolling down a hill. By the time a cultist realizes what they have done, they usually have a spiked dildo 2 feet up their ass while eating their own shit. However, an actually pretty elite benefit to being a Chaos cultist that doesn't get talked about enough is the fact that most cultists are actually immortal. Their warped flesh ceases to age in most situations, so you could argue that all they gotta do to avoid getting soul raped is to make sure they don't die. Easier said than done, but at least you can actually finesse the whole soul destruction if you're crafty enough. As for a bit of a fun question now, what happens if a Gene Stealer cult meets a Chaos cult? Which cult is stronger or has more influence? Let's say a Gene Stealer cult gets corrupted by Chaos, or a Chaos cult gets infected by Gene Stealers. Well, it depends. If a Chaos cult is on a world and then gets infected by Gene Stealers, their loyalty will shift to the hive mind, but they will be a bit confused and some weird shit can happen. They will probably see the Chaos gods as some kind of mix between the hive mind and Chaos. Kind of like how the Imperials that get infected still worship the God Emperor, but as a multi-armed being instead of a skelly battery. However, if a Gene Stealer cult is turbo blasted by the warp, like that cult that once accidentally ended up near Nurgle's garden, Nurgle can overwrite their loyalty to the hive mind and use them exclusively as his servants while they maintain their Gene Stealer mutation.
Oh my god, bro. Like, imagine like you wake up and you look like this. Ooh, losing you is my biggest fear. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my, bro, look at his stomach. Look at his arms. Man, he got to take a shower or something, bro. Oh my, bro, brush the teeth. He got all types of mucinex, like looking dudes in his mouth. Oh my goodness. Look at the head. Oh, is that his brain? I don't even know what that is. Man, like you would only see something like this in the chaos, bro. Like, oh my goodness.
However, as a Gene Stealer infection dramatically changes you on a microscopic level,
this makes like,
is generally the more influential.
This image makes me just want to scratch myself. Like, oh my goodness.
Cults. So overall, is joining a Chaos cult really a bad idea?
Yes.
Yes, it's a fucking terrible idea, you filthy heretic. 99.99% of the time, you'll get raped to death, either by a forked tongue of a Slaaneshi slut, or by the explosive ammo of a bolter, to then instantly get soul raped into oblivion by the very monsters you serve. For the 0.01% of you that avoid this fate, you will still get hunted for your entire life.
Yep.
Zygmunt Mullich, the greatest cultist of the Cognate, died like a bitch to the Inquisition, and yes, he then had his soul obliterated by demons. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel, then
shout out to Majorkill, man, brother. Listen, man, they all, man, look at them. Man, I feel bad, man. They all need proactive. Oh my goodness. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. By the way, I have a Twitch at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you guys go follow that Twitch. I play all sorts of games. I'm not really that good at it, but I try to have as much fun as possible playing those games. Other than that, I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace out, and peace out.